You are listening to a new podcast by KILFRED.
Jumbo, and welcome to another episode of Let's Talk About Love Daily. I'm your host, KILFRED, coming to you from the beautiful shores of Dar es Salaam, where the sun always shines and love is in the air. Whether you are tuning in from here or somewhere across the globe, I'm so glad you are joining me today. On today's episode, we are diving into something that we all want in our relationships: strength and success. Building a lasting, healthier, and successful relationships takes more than just love. It takes intentions, efforts, and habits that nurtures both partners. So today we are talking about the common habits that can help you build a strong and successful relationships. These are the daily actions, mindset, and routines that can transform your connections with your partners from good to great. If you are ready to take your relationships to the next level, keep listening because we have got some solid tips coming your way. Segment number 1 is the foundations of healthy habits. Before we jump into the specific habits, let's take a moment to talk about the foundations of a strong relationships. Relationships are like a garden. They need care, attentions, and a lot of love to thrive. But just like a garden, there are certain things you have to do consistently to help it grow. And today we are focusing on the habits that can act like the water and the sunlight and the fertilizers of that relationship. So what exactly are the habits that can turn a good relationships into a great one? Let's break it down. Segment number 2 is common habits to build a strong and successful relationships. The first habit, and probably the most important one, is communications. I've said it in so many episodes. I know it sounds basic, but hear me out. Good communications is the heartbeat of a very strong relationships. When you talk openly and honestly with your partners, it clears up misunderstandings, reduces unnecessary dramas, and bring you closer together. So communications isn't just about talking; it's about truly listening to your partner's thoughts, feelings, and concerns creates a deeper understanding. And remember, it's not just about having deep conversations all the time. Sometimes it's very small, everyday chats that matters most. Checking in with each other, about asking about each other's days, or even laughing at an inside joke can do wonders. Number 1 is open communications, listening and speaking honestly. In our first word, it's easy to assume your partners know what you need to feel. But assumptions can lead to miscommunications. Instead, ask questions, share your thoughts, and don't shy away from hard conversations. And listen clearly, listen. And when they speak, when communications flows, your relationships becomes a space where both people can feel safe, heard, and valued. Moving on to habit number 2, quality times. In this busy world, we can often get distracted by work, social medias, or personal goals, but nothing beats spending intentionally quality time with your partners. And you can't build a strong relationships if you don't make time for each other's, right? Number 2 is quality time, being present with your partners. Quality time doesn't always mean going on lavish dates or traveling to new places. It can be something as simple as cooking dinner together, going for a walk, or watching a movie, and truly being present in the moment. So the key here is presence, putting down your phones, focusing on each other's, and making the most of the time together. Okay. The third habit that I want to highlight is gratitude. Expressing appreciations for your partners is very powerful. When you feel valued, it strengthens the emotional bond between you two. Okay, so small gestures of gratitude, saying thank you for the little things, acknowledging their efforts, or just reminding them why you love them, go a long way in creating a positive atmosphere. Number 3 is gratitude, showing appreciations. Don't just save compliments for special occasions. Make it a habit to show appreciations every day. This keeps the love flowing and reminds both partners that they are seen, valued, and loved. Now, let's talk about empathy, which is habit number 4, being able to step into your partner's shoes when and truly understand their emotions is a game changer for every relationships. Number 4 is empathy, understanding each other's emotions. Empathy is about more just listening to what your partner is saying. It's about connecting with their feelings, whether they are happy, sad, frustrated, or excited. Showing empathy means you are there to support them emotionally without judgment. It also means that you are willing to give them space when they need it and comfort them when they are struggling. Habit number 5 is respecting boundaries. Every person is different, and respecting your partner's personal space, feelings, and boundaries is very essential. This could be physical boundaries, emotional boundaries, or even boundaries related to time or privacy. Number 5 is respecting boundaries, healthy space, and mutual understanding. If your partners needs alone time or space to focus on personal projects, honor that. It's very important to communicate that what you both need in order to feel comfortable and supported. By respecting each other's boundaries, you are showing that you value their individuality while still growing together as a couple. And of course, we can't forget about affections, showing love through physical touch, whether it's holding hands, hugging, or a simple kiss on the cheek, builds intimacy and connections. Affections help foster a sense of safety and closeness. Number 6 is affections, physical touch and closeness. It's easy to take affections for granted once you've been together for a while, but small acts of affections help keep the spark alive. It's about the little touches and moments that remind your partners that they are loved, cherished, and cared for every single day. Segment number 3 is keeping the love alive. We have covered a lot of today, okay? But here's the bottom line. Habits are what shape the daily rhythm of your relationships. It's not about grand gestures once in a while. It is the everyday habit that make the differences. So how do we wrap up it all? Relationships requires work, but they can also be some of the most rewarding experiences of your life. Building a strong and successful relationships takes time, commitment, and the right habits, whether it's communications, empathy, and respect or affections. These habits are the glue that will help you stay connected, even when life throws you uh, curveballs. Okay, so remember, no relationship is very perfect, but with the right habits, you can create a strong foundations that will help you weather any storm, keep nurturing each other, stay present, and above all, keep loving and trust me, the reward will be worthy. That's it for today's episode of Let's Talk About Love Daily. I hope you found some inspirations in today's conversations about the habits that can build a strong and successful relationships. Whether you're just starting in relationships or you've been together for years, remember, it's the little things that count. Thank you so much for tuning in from Dar es Salaam or wherever you are listening from. Until next time, take care, keep working on your love, and keep the positivity flowing. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.